Yo, hey, hello semuanya. Hai teman-teman, balik lagi ke channel gua, Yurio Games Channel. Halo semuanya, semoga semuanya selalu sehat dan bahagia. Oke, nah di video kali ini gua mau main game yang namanya Doki Doki Literature Club. Ya, ini gua nggak tahu gamenya soal apa ya, tapi gua pernah tahu ya, gue pernah tahu kalau game ini kayaknya dulu tuh fenomenal ya. Dulu tuh heboh banget kayaknya di game. Nah, tapi gue belum pernah nyoba. Jadi gue nggak tahu nih gamenya kayak gimana nih. Karakter-karakternya nih siapa aja nih yang 4 cewek ini nih. Ya. Dan gue juga kayak penasaran nih. Sebenarnya apa sih yang bikin fenomenal nih? Apa sih yang bikin ini game sangat-sangat terkenal dulu ya? Oke, jadi kita nggak usah lama-lama ya. Kita langsung cobain aja game ya. Let's go. Kita ketemu sama 4 karakter cewek ini. Let's go, let's go. Oh, gue disuruh isi nama. Oke, kita disuruh isi nama. Oke, ini dia namanya, Dante. Dante gue pilih dari Devil May Cry. Dante. Oke, let's go yuk. Nama karakter kita adalah Dante. Tapi ini gamenya kayaknya sangat-sangat ini ya. Vibe-nya kayak chill banget nih, santai, asik, ya kan, kayak relax gitu. Ya tapi gue nggak tahu kayak gimana ya. Kita langsung cobain aja, let's go yuk. Hey. Oh, tuh lihat ya. Ini adalah game visual novel di mana teks akan sangat banyak. Ya, dialog-dialog teks akan sangat banyak. Biasanya sih story-nya bagus ya kalau visual novel kayak gini. Okay, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hai Sayori, uset deh. Ini gambarnya cakep ya, gue suka banget loh. Sangat-sangat clean, bagus banget gambarnya, anjrot. Tuh lihat tuh mukanya. Cute banget boy. Hai Sayori. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Dante. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dante, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Buset Sayori. Aduh, care banget sih kamu. Ya, ini adalah tanda-tanda nih. Ini tanda-tanda Kalau dia itu menaruh hati sama kamu, Dante, ya. Kamu harus peka, Dante. Okay. And I know you're happy now, but I died at thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay, NEET. N-E-E-T, N-I-I-T. Oke, NEET itu seingat gua istilah untuk ini ya. Tolong dikoreksi ya kalau salah ya teman-teman ya. NEET itu kalau nggak salah itu istilah buat orang yang nggak mau keluar rumah ya. Orang yang selalu di dalam rumah terus, ya dia nggak mau keluar rumah, nggak mau menghadapi dunia gitu. Ya nggak sih? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oke, kita udah ke sekolah nih. Kita udah ke ruangan sekolah kita, ruangan kelas kita nih. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I've no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you let your own club. Well, I thought I might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Mini. Buset, Sayori cute banget ya. Aduh, Sayori. Sayori, saus tiram. Salah. Itu merek lain. Sayori is Vice President of the Literature Club. Oke, jadi Sayori ini adalah wakil presiden ya. Wakil ketua dari klub literatur. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, ya karena Sayori suka sama lu, udah jelas banget ini tanda-tandanya, Dante. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hey, don't make promise you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Okay, and thus the day marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, okay. Ini kelas yang berbeda ya kayaknya ya. Kelas klub literatur. Okay, everyone. The new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Hey, I glance around the room. Oh, okay. Hi. Hello. Aduh, gila. Okay. Okay, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Oh, tuh muncul lagi. Oh, shit, muncul lagi. Wow. Hai, kamu siapa ya? Lucu banget sih rambutnya. Okay, seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, muncul lagi boy. Let's go. Dante, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the cup. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh shit. Cute banget sih. Gemes banget. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dante. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Dante. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? Oh, boleh banget Yuri, boleh banget. Kalau kamu mau bawain teh buat aku, silahkan. Aku akan dengan senang hati, akan sangat-sangat senang menerima teh yang kamu bikin, yang kamu buat, yang kamu berikan untuk aku, Sayuri. Sayuri lagi. Sayuri. Tapi Yuri, nggak usah pakai gula ya. Karena kamu udah sangat-sangat manis, Yuri. Jeduk, duar. Kampret kamu Yurio. Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, and then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Dia, si Natsuki nungguin kita untuk makan nih, untuk gigitan pertama ya di kue yang dibikin sama dia. Nah, jadi si Natsuki itu bikin kue karena dia tuh sebelumnya dikasih tahu sama si Sayori kalau akan ada anggota baru yang datang yang ikut ke literatur club. Tapi si Natsuki itu nggak tahu kalau orang itu adalah cowok ya. Dan kita adalah orangnya, si Dante, ya kan? Nah, oke, I finally bite down. Dia udah gak sabar nih ngeliat kita untuk ini apa? Gigitan pertama, ya. Oke, ini gue gigit ya kuenya ya, Natsuki ya. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Met them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Yeah, Natsuki ini adalah tipe-tipe ini ya. Cewek-cewek apa istilahnya buat ini yang di anim-anim itu? Cewek-cewek tsundere ya? Natsuki adalah cewek-cewek tsundere ya. Natsuki. Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Hai Yuri, udah bawa tehnya nih dia. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a book? Enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Who said Yuri? Yuri so cute. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, Yuri ini sangat-sangat ini ya, malu-malu kucing. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Teh anget, ya. Kita lagi sambil baca buku ditemani sama teh anget. Apalagi ada kue, ada gorengan. Nikmat banget ya. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Mohon maaf ya Monica, karena gue dipaksa sama Sayori. Gue yang mana mau ikut literatur club, cuman ya gue dipaksa. Ya sama si Sayori itu. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I am surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate class? Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Ya, Yuri ngangguk setuju ya. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Monica ini, kata si Sayori, dia adalah ketua atau presiden klub yang sangat bagus. Okay? Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yay! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Dante, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Kenapa lu, Natsuki? Kenapa kamu? Kamu suka manga juga? Huh? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yeah, Natsuki malu-malu nih. Dia suka manga juga nih kayaknya nih, sama kayak kita. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oke, si Yuri itu suka sama novel fantasi ya. Nice, Yuri. Gue juga suka. Aku juga suka Yuri. Aku suka kamu, Yuri. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, gue suka horror. Aku suka horror, Yuri. Oh, aku juga suka horror, Yuri. Aku suka banget sama horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. Monica nggak nyangka ya kalau Yuri itu suka sama novel horror, ya. Karena kan Yuri itu kayak gentle, ya, dia kalem, ya. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give it that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on his shoulders. I'm not cute. Buset deh, buset Sayori. Sayori. Natsuki. Hah? Kamu cute. Kamu cute banget, Natsuki. Pengen gue gigit. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically at Monica. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bone of the club. Isn't that right, Dante? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Ya, kita kan gak pernah ngomong kalau kita akan ikut klub ini. Ya kan? Gue tuh dipaksa sama Sayori, dan gue gak pernah bilang kalau gue bakalan ikut sama klub ini, teman-temanku. Ya, I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Ya ampun, semuanya pada sedih semua tuh mukanya. Ya ampun, pada sedih semua, boy. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Dante, you are. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Senang dah itu. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dante, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class, star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Dante, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oke, kita pulang bareng Sayori ya. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Buset. Lu masih aja, lu lihat aja Sayori boy. Lu lihat aja si Sayori, dia tuh udah jelas-jelas suka sama lu boy, ya. Dia jelas-jelas Sayori itu udah jatuh hati sama lu. Lu masih aja nyari yang lain, ya. Kasihan deh tuh Sayori. Ya, kita emang kayak gini sih sukanya ya manusia. Ya. Giliran ada yang suka sama kita, udah jelas-jelas suka sama kita. Giliran ada yang care sama kita, kitanya malah cuek, kitanya malah kita anggurin. Ya kan? Ya, begitulah ya. Manusia dengan kehidupannya. Okay, perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer. Okay. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Whoa. It's time to write a poem. I'm gonna pick words. Oh. Okay. You think your favorite member. Oh. Oke, jadi kita ini nih. Ini saatnya kita. Wow. Jadi kita harus milih ini, kata-kata ini untuk bikin puisi. Ya. Nah, tadi ada kata-katanya tadi bilang kalau kita bikin puisi ini buat kita bisa milih-milih kata-katanya yang kira-kira itu bakal disuka sama salah satu anggota klub ya. Di antara Natsuki, Sayori, Monica, sama Yuri. Ya. Berdasarkan karakternya masing-masing ya kan. Nah, itu kita bisa ngira-ngira tuh mana yang paling suka nanti sama puisi kita. Wow. Oke. Apa ya? Wah, gua nggak tahu nih kayaknya. Udah kita random aja ya. Kita coba random aja. Dance. Excitement. Fantasy. Fantasy ini kayaknya udah jelas sih kesukaannya si ini ya. Yuri nih. Fantasy. Heaven set. Treasure. Warm. Climax. Melody. Peaceful. Apalagi? Family. Daydream. Cheers. Hopeless. Cheer. Hope. Awesome. Oh, kita harus sampai 20 ya? Oh, sampai 20 nih. Musik. Play. Friends. Wonderful. Horror. Games. Fireworks. Apalagi ya? Special. Love. Buset, ada suicide lagi, buset. Oke. Sing. Oke, udah selesai. Oke, kita balik lagi ke kelas. Hi again, Dante. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dante. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Safely defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dante always gives his best as long as he is having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dante can become good friends too. Wah, si Yuri udah terpanah oleh ini pesona kita nih. Udah jatuh hati sama kita nih, boy. Ya, udah mulai suka nih Yuri nih sama kita nih, si Yuri nih. Oh, kita jadi nanti harus dipilih nih, suruh pilih nih kayaknya kita nih. Kita mau deket sama siapa? Kita mau pilih siapa nih di antara 4 cewek ini? Kalau gue sih, secara pribadi gue lebih condong ke Yuri ya. Yuri lagi. Sayori. Gue jelas-jelas lebih condong ke Sayori, karena udah jelas suka sama kita dia, boy. Kita ngapain nyari yang lain lagi ya kan? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh, kita dikasih buku sama si Yuri. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. Yep. Yuri udah suka sama kita, dia ngasih kita buku, dan dia juga berharap supaya mungkin nanti kita bisa diskusi bareng ya. Soal buku yang dikasih sama Yuri gitu. Discuss it if you want it. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take a book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in a corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down on the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literary related by myself like this?
I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Oke, jadi kita tuh ngantuk ya. Tapi kita masih bisa dengerin nih, ada percakapan antara Sayori sama Monica nih. Nah, kita dengerin nih. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. And what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's literature even. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Okay, I find myself smiling. Jadi mereka akan ngadain event ya. Ngadain event, tapi dia masih bingung nih. Apakah bisa menarik perhatian orang lain untuk mengunjungi event kita gitu. Dan Sayori punya ide kalau dia akan kayak sambil bikin eventnya, sambil dia kayak ngasih kue ya, jadi buat menarik perhatian orang-orang dulu deh gitu ya kan. Nah setelah mereka tertarik dengan kuenya, makan kue, nanti dengan harapannya mereka bisa ya ngobrol-ngobrol lah soal literatur club gitu ya kan, menarik perhatian orang lain gitu intinya. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Buset. Buset, Sayori. Kamu ngapain? Kaget saya. Kaget aku, Sayori. Tiba-tiba zoom, tiba-tiba deket banget kayak gini. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for slipping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Gila, Sayori Sayori ngerti banget loh soal kita ya kan. Kita suka begadang, dia tahu ya, Sayori peduli. Sayori. Best girl lah ini Sayori lah. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Wow. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Oke, jadi kalau si Dante ini susah tidur ya, begadang mulu. Nah, kalau si Sayori ini dia tuh kalau udah tidur nggak bangun-bangun lagi. Kalau tidur bablas dia.
Susah bangun. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's it's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I ran my fingertips down to the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Gila, jadi si Dante tuh dia tuh nyadar kalau rambutnya Sayori itu berantakan ya. Dia tahu kalau Sayori ini bangunnya telat nih. Ya, jadi dadakan dia tuh sampai dia nggak sempet sisir rambut ya. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't right. Your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Ya, tuh lihat si Dante tuh detail banget memperhatikan Sayori ya, dari rambutnya yang berantakan ya, terus juga dasinya ya, dasi atau pitanya tuh yang nggak lurus ya, miring gitu, sama ada bekas odol, ada bekas odol di kerahnya ya. Gile, udahlah kalian itu tuh berjodoh, udah jadian ya kan. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Kata Sayori, tapi nggak ada yang akan memperhatikan itu. Cuman aku doang, Dante. Yang memperhatikan kamu, Sayori. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I stay. Kenapa Sayori nggak ada cowok, ya? Ya udah jelas-jelas karena Sayori itu hatinya buat kamu, Dante. Ya. Cuman kamu yang ada di hatinya dia. Cuman kamunya batu, Dante. Nggak peka. Gila lu, Dante, kampret. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Oke, jadi jasnya itu kan dia nggak ngancingin ya. Nggak terkancing ya. Jas ya. Nah, jadi kita mau ngancingin nih. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Wow. Oke. Buset. Oke, jadi ini sudut pandang kita ya. Sudut pandang kita nih deket banget, Android. Kita lagi ngancingin ini ya. Jasnya Sayori nih. Aduh, buset, Sayori. Melihat kamu dari dekat kayak gini, sungguh pemandangan yang sangat luar biasa. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her. Oh, jadi kita kesusahan nih. Kita kesusahan untuk ngancingin kancing di bagian dadanya dia. Oke. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it,
you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my okay. Okay, Sayori. Okay, it means my boobs. It means my boobs got bigger again. Oke, kata Sayori ini, dadanya itu ya sudah menjadi semakin besar ya. Oke. Dadanya udah tumbuh lebih besar, jadi ketika dikancingin itu susah ya, nggak muat ya, nggak bisa dikancingin karena sudah terlalu besar dadanya. Oke, Sayori, informasi yang sangat berguna dan sangat penting ya. Oke.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like this? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazers once more. Ya, kita udah capek-capean ya kan, ngancingin jasnya dia. Ya, kesusahan di bagian dadanya karena terlalu gede. Dibuka lah lagi sama si Sayori. Karena dia sesak ya, ngerasa sesak tuh kayak gitu loh. Ya, kekecilan jasnya. Atau hitungnya yang kegedean. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that it's like a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he won't even let you do things like this, buset. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up. Oh shit. Sayori, kamu sudah semakin berani. Jadi Sayori itu pingin kita untuk bangunin dia ya. Bangunin tidur dia. Datang ke kamarnya terus bangunin dia sendiri. Uset deh. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Dante, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oke, saatnya kita menunjukkan puisi kita masing-masing. Wow. Oke, jadi ini kita disuruh untuk milih ya. Kita nunjukin puisi kita ke siapa dulu nih ya. Nah, teman-teman, siapa yang akan gue tunjukin nih ya puisi kita pertama kali? Kalau gue sih udah jelas ya. Udah jelas pilihan ada di Sayori. Ya, gue akan nunjukin puisi pertama ini ya ke Sayori. Ya, gue akan nunjukin pertama kali puisi kita ke Sayori. Karena kenapa? Ya Sayori dan kita itu udah jodoh lah kalau buat gue ya, menurut gue. Udah sama-sama saling care, terutama Sayori itu udah jelas-jelas dia suka sama kita, udah jatuh hati cinta sama kita ya kan. Jadi langsung aja lah Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Di friendzone deh, udah dah. Ini Sayori di friendzone udah nih. Kasian dah Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Dante. Yeah? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Ya jelas-jelas lah. Dia muji lu, dia mengapresiasi lu ya karena lu yang nulis puisi tersebut, Dante. Sayori suka sama lu, jadi apapun yang lu lakukan dia akan suka juga. Ya. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people. You know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dante poem. Sayori. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the shit against her chest. Buset. Sayori. Ini the best girl banget, boy, udah. Jadi Sayori ini meluk kertas puisi kita ya. Dia meluk kertas puisi kita di dadanya. Dadanya yang... Oke, lanjut. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Dante. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, ini dia. Ini dia guys, puisi dari Sayori nih. Oke, kita baca ya puisinya. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oke, ini keren ya. Keren, ini gue suka. Oke, keren banget puisi kamu Sayori. I like it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Jadi puisi ini dibikin sama Sayori kayak dadakan ya, pagi-pagi sebelum berangkat sekolah kali. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I met eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Ya benar sekali teman-teman ya. Ini buruk untuk kalian melewati sarapan. Ya, jangan sampai skip sarapan. Ya, kalian harus sarapan. Sarapan itu penting, oke? I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This way is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Oke guys. Oke guys, videonya gue sudahi dulu di sini ya guys ya untuk kali ini. Keren ya, asik ya ini game ya ternyata ya, Doki Doki Literature Club. Walaupun visual novel, tapi dialog-dialognya, story-nya, karakter-karakter itu sangat-sangat menggugah loh, sangat-sangat menarik ya. Bagus, gue suka. Dan gue juga sangat menikmati jadi pengisi suara mereka nih. Asik banget ya. Semoga kalian juga suka ya, semoga kalian juga terhibur nih ya. Oke, videonya gue sudahin dulu ya guys ya. Terima kasih sekali lagi. Semoga kalian suka ya sama video ini, sama pengisi suara gue. Oke, semoga kalian semua selalu sehat dan bahagia. Oke ya teman-teman ya. Kita lanjut lagi nggak nih videonya nih guys? Mau lanjutin lagi nggak nih? Ya kita lanjut lagi ya nanti ya. Oke, sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya teman-teman ya. Terima kasih sekali lagi. Dadah, bye.